What is up, Metal for Metal Universe? PJ Steven here with Dennis Parker. We're going to be giving you a killer review of the new Children of Bodom record, Hexed. And it's really good.
It's not
fantastic.
Bad at all. I like it.
I love the album cover too. I guess that's the first thing we should show you. Like, so look at the album cover, like how it's purple. It kind of just that figure just kind of like fades in. It's not your regular.
Like they still got the scythe and everything.
Yeah, still got the scythe, but it looks like he's like an old man.
Yeah, it looks just the Reaper, whoever whatever the name of it is.
The castle thing that's like, you know, on his chest. Maybe that means home is where the heart is.
I guess. Children of Bodom getting a little bit deeper.
Maybe, maybe getting a little. We've had too much emotion tonight. We've heard.
There's a lot of emotion going on here.
Yeah, we heard Swallow the Sun.
Oh my Lord.
We looked up these bands because they're opening for Children of Bodom when we go see them April 12th at the Fillmore in Charlotte. Fuck yes. Mm-hmm. Well, we listened to the first band we listened to was Wolfheart, which they kick ass.
Yeah,
that was great.
We listened,
and then we listened to Swallow the Sun and Hollow Cry, and it sounds fucking horrible.
It was trash.
Like it was pretty trash. But then, of course, we're gonna cut to the chase, get you to Children of Bodom for their new record, Hexed. Came out this past Friday, I believe.
It was on Friday.
I don't know when you're seeing this video, but
I had actually forgotten about it. I was just going into work. And I checked my Spotify, and I just went under Metal New Releases, and it was the first one on there. I was like, oh, crap, this is today? Yeah, so I listened to it all day on Friday and all day today.
Well, we're going to go track by track like we usually do when we give you these album reviews. And the first track comes off the record is The Road, or This Road.
That was one of the original singles.
Yeah, and man, it's good. That's
a great opener.
Really good opener. Yeah, I like it. That's probably what they'll open with at the show.
I hope so. I mean, that was.
Under Grass and Clover, the second track was the first single that came off the record before the record was released, which I thought was great. It sounded really good. There's something I want to point out with this record: the symphonics and the symphonics in the record, like I don't know. You explained it correctly. Like you said,
what I was saying is that in some of the last couple Children of Bodom records that they were doing, like I Worship Chaos and Halo of Blood there, it seems like the keyboards took a backstage to the guitars, and now they're a lot more pronounced.
There you go, yeah.
Kind of in the more traditional vein of Children of Bodom, where I would say the last 3 records or so, which I like all the Children of Bodom records, especially, Reckless, Relentless, Reckless Forever.
Yeah.
I really like that one. But with Halo of Blood and I Worship Chaos, they're kind of a little iffy, a little experimental. This is more of a back to form for Children of Bodom.
I agree with you on that. I prefer Halo of Blood way over I Worship Chaos. Yeah. However, this new record, again, takes me back. And I like it. I like it a lot. We're going to move on to the third track, Glass Houses. Another strong track. All these tracks are strong. And they follow a similar formula, but it's not the same song over and over like that Swallow the Sun record that we heard. It's the same fucking song. Anyway,
you should listen to it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, actually, if you do want to have some comedy, go listen to the new Swallow the Sun record, because it's the same fucking song like throughout the entire fucking record. What's it called?
What,
oh, never mind. I thought you were looking it up.
No.
But moving on.
I never want to look at them ever.
Yeah, it's horrible. We're gonna have to see them, but we're not gonna. We're just gonna take a shit for 30 minutes. 30-minute shit. But no, I mean this next song too, like Hectate's Nightmare. I
believe that's how you pronounce it. I was kind of wondering that myself. I believe it's Hectate's Nightmare.
Yeah.
If not, that's how it should be pronounced.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Hecate. I don't know. Anyway, I'd like to find out. I haven't really looked up the lyrics, but I'd like to find out exactly what the song's about, because I mean, who is Hecate? Is he sounds like some sort of Greek
mythological fucking creature or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just what he sounds like to me.
There's Hectare.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is, though.
I don't know.
That's probably nothing. All right.
There's a hexagon. Look that up. But no, another strong track. Now, let's get to one of our favorite tracks off the record, in my opinion. I mean, as you said, it's one of your favorites as well. Kicking a Spleen.
Right. Now, I like that it's not kicking the spleen. Saying that like it would be you. It's kicking a spleen.
It could be any
generalized spleen.
So
I appreciate that. It could be anyone.
What sounds really cool to me, the very first drum beat of the song is just like a doom, and it reminds me of kind of like War Ensemble, like the little drum beat in the middle. But either way, it starts off just as like doom, and it reminds me of just getting kicked in the fucking stomach, the way it sounds, and then they just go off this fucking crazy ass riff. I really like it. I dig it. That's a cool fucking song. Plateaus and Barren Words.
Now I gotta say, this is probably my least favorite song on the record, because it starts out very weak, and it just never gets anything better. Like in my opinion.
And that was the third single I think that came off the record. It's not terrible, but it is the weakest song off the record. The next song, the title track, Hexed, I didn't like it at first, and I don't know why. And I think maybe it was just the gang vocals with Hexed. It felt weird to me with symphonic death metal, but it's warmed up to me, and it's very fucking thrashy, and I do like it now.
Favorite. Like, so far, I mean, as I said, this is only day 2 of me listening to this album. I've listened to it probably like 5 times so far.
Yeah, this album's very fresh in our minds.
Yeah, so it's very fresh. So, I'm sure 7 months from now, I may have a completely different opinion, as this has, more... I don't know what to call it. Like, it's
absorbed more into your brain.
It's absorbed.
That's why you got me around.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
For my little thesaurus over here. But
I may not be a smart man,
but it's very a thrashy song. Like
it is. Yeah, and it is. And I like I said, I'm not sure why. I listened to a lot of this record the other day when I was cutting meat, so it could possibly be like I was just not into it when I was cutting meat, and then I listened to it later sitting down, and like more and more I listened to it. Okay, I like this song as well. Relapse, The Nature of My Crime. Cool fucking song title. Right. And again, just more thrashy fucking, symphonic death metal comes from this record. It's good stuff. I really like it. Say Never Look Back. That one's okay. Not the strongest song.
No, not the strongest song, but I was listening to some of the lyrics from this, because you really can't understand what the hell Lexi's saying. It's death metal, But this definitely does have a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of vibe to it, if you actually listen to the lyrics. Now,
give me some examples.
All right, so, struggle to stay awake, don't want to take my chances, wake up, tossing and turning, how am I supposed to block these voices, drifting to sleep, count sheep, you're now in deep, all right? And then the chorus goes, 1, 2, 3, you're now in a dream. 5, 6, 7, see the floor lights beam. 8, 9, 10, here we go again. So, it definitely, like, when I was...
That's badass!
Right, so, like,
good call, good catch.
So, I actually thought this was a very fun track after I read the lyrics. I was like, very interesting, But at first, just listening to it, it did kind of seem like a very mediocre track to me, but once I read the lyrics to it, I was like, this is actually pretty fun.
It's funny, because I remember hearing some sort of counting when I was listening to the record when I was at work, and I meant to, like, go back and check it out, and I'm glad you did, and I don't think I would have ever remembered to.
Right.
But I remember, like, sticking out, going, like, I wonder why he's counting, I wonder what that is. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, every now and then I go back and actually listen to death metal, or read death metal lyrics. Right. And this was pretty cool.
That's a good catch. Maybe we should do that more often. And then Soon Departed is the next track, next to the last track off the record. Again, guys, I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I mean, they're all just strong tracks, Yeah. And they follow a similar formula, but they're not the same fucking song. Like, I mean, that might not make a whole lot of sense, but that's just the way I kind of look at it.
No, you basically described most metal bands, honestly. Most metal bands have their own formula for a song.
But
they
it's
have their
not
own
the same
vibe to it. They're just different songs.
Sure. Now the
last one, Knuckle Duster.
That's the one you said.
Right, because this is my second favorite song, and it really struck out to me. I was like, wow, this one just seems like kind of off place to me a little bit. It seemed like it didn't really fit in with the rest of it.
And explain to us why.
Because I looked into it, and this was off like an EP from 2004, and I was like, oh, okay, it's just like remastered, it's redone a little bit. So
I like when they do shit like that. Children of Bodom will usually throw in like a fucking cover every now and again. We didn't get that with this record, but we got an old EP song from back in the day before they were kind of quote unquote big.
Apparently, Alexi had said that this was just kind of a throwaway.
Not before they were big, but you know what I mean.
This was like a throwaway track on an EP they had done, and he felt that it deserved a little bit more recognition than it was kind of, and I agree, it's a really good song.
Something else I kind of like too on the deluxe edition of the record, you can hear the Knuckle Duster remix, which was I believe closer to the original EP. Also, you hear a cool live version of I Worship Chaos and Morgan, which is kind of fun. So I mean, great fucking record, solid record. Congrats to Children of Bodom for making us happy again.
I would say, like, my ending thoughts with it is that if you're expecting another Follow the Reaper or Hate Crew Death Roll, this is probably as good as you're gonna get. Yeah. Because it's not gonna be as good as those, but if the what was the last one they did?
I Worship Chaos.
I Worship Chaos. I'm sorry, excuse me. If Are You Dead Yet?
Oh, okay.
If that one kind of threw you off the whole Children of Bodom track, because a lot for a lot of people that left a bad taste in your mouth.
See, I don't know how. I love that record.
Yeah, I like it too, but it was kind of like different than what they had done before.
Yeah, I'm with you.
This is kind of more your traditional Children of Bodom, so I would say give it a chance.
Yeah, and I definitely take a listen to it. Try and see them on tour. They are on tour with Swallow the Sun and Wolfheart. And then there's a couple of the bands that are opening for them on different types of or different dates on the tour. Hollow Cry, Fundamentum, I think was the other one. I might be mistaken. Either way, we're seeing them April 12th. We're going to try and get some good footage for you guys, as always. Try and make it work. But either way, that's a review. I mean, what are we going to give it for our pentagram rating?
A solid
4.
4 satanic pentagrams out of 5.
4 satanic pentagrams. And I think that deserves it. Guys, it's been a review of Children of Bodom's new record, Hexed. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us, if you like the record, or if you don't like the record, or you don't like us, or you don't like him. Because you're going to love me.
Yeah, most people don't.
But you're not going to like Dennis.
If I don't like myself, how could you possibly like me?
That's how I feel, too. And again, I'm PJ Steven. That's Dennis Parker. This has been Children of Bodom, Hexed review. Go check it out, guys.